silly but successful movies over there. And I grew up on the back lots of that studio. And now, you know, 35 years later, I'm speaking at the Beverly Hills Country Club. And so life can get really freaky, right? And so it is, I may not need this because I spit and yell, and so just stay with me. But it is, there's a product for this. I'm not going there. But it is, I need help. Would you hold this? Somebody please help me. But it is a privilege to be here from Dallas, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. We have a team called the Cowboys, and we love them. And the Super Bowl's in my hometown. And who cares, right? But anyway, it is a privilege to be here with you. Some old friends. Hi, and Levy just came in. Hi, how long have you been going to CEOSpace? You started when? Back when I did. 703. So that means he started in 03. And his family's here. It's good to see them. And some of you I recognize. And it's great to be here to see you. But I'm here tonight to ask you a question. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
Everywhere I go, I ask this question. It's just, you know, what can I tell you? You know, I'm unorthodox. I'm wearing a suit I hate it, right? That's the second worst thing in the world. I'm usually in jeans, you know, cowboy jersey or something. But my point is, I have a question that I ask every crowd that I ever talk to. Some of you have heard me speak, and some of you heard me last night, and some of you heard me in 03. But my question tonight is very simple. What do you want to be when you grow up? Free. It's pretty. Who said that? Free? They said, you're already pretty, honey. Happy?
Yes.
I'm surprised I'm not hearing the number one answer.
Rich.
No, I don't want to grow up. And I'm so glad to hear that because it shows me that you're ready to be successful. And why can I say that? Because it's very simple. Those who answer the question by saying, I don't want to grow up, they don't want to take responsibility. So when I ask the question tonight, I really want to, like, what's the date today? The 7th of July? Last night, lives were changed. Everywhere I speak, lives change. You're saying that's arrogant. No, life can change when you have the proper language, and the question is very simple. What is it you truly want to be when you grow up? I told you I didn't need that microphone. You think about it. Now, some of you are giving me the answer, well, I'm already grown up and I'm doing this. Yeah, but is that your dream?
No.
Is that what you've always wanted to do? Do you live in that world of plan B? There's no such thing as plan B. Plan B is an excuse to skip plan A. When you indulge, when you get involved, when you press forward, when you have an unquenchable spirit to move forward, a defined quest motivated by passion and purpose, a clear-cut vision, that's what you do. There is no plan B. And when you live in that A world, then you are what you are when you grow up.
Amen.
I'll be passing the plate when I'm done. Right? So I want you to really, let's go, man. I mean, we're looking at CEOSpace. It costs a couple of bucks to go. If you're thinking about going, go with your dream. Don't go with your spouse's dream, your cousin's dream, your sister's dreams, your enemy's dreams, your coach's dreams, your teacher's dreams. What is it when you were 5 years old and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old that you wanted to be? And who was the fool that said you couldn't do it? Besides your own mind. The mindset that you adopted, that you grabbed a hold of. Well, I could never be a filmmaker. Right. I mean, look at this, man. I'm 54 years old. 35 years ago, I was growing up in the back lots of studios. Now I'm here talking to you about the film business. Because my mindset is not limited by I can't, or maybe, or somebody said I couldn't, or I was insulted, or I adopted what somebody told me was impossible. Who the hell are they? God, I'm on tonight. Look out. Look out, boys and girls. Wow, who said that? Hold on a second. That's good, David. That's a good speaker. I'm not bored. There ain't no cards out. Right? So tonight, why don't we just change our lives? Who's seen that commercial with the guy walking in the street, that guy, remember when you were 5 years old, in the world of my imagination, that commercial? That's the commercial. Remember when you were 5 years old? I do. Been a long time ago, but I do. But my thing is what is stopping us? What's holding us back? And I can tell you what the answer is. You want to know, I'm the smartest guy you'll meet in the next 2 minutes. Because I'm talking. After that, you'll probably meet all kinds of smart people. But I do have the answer. How do you be what you want to be when you grow up? You learn. You have a teachable spirit. You adapt. You learn. You pick it up. You don't depend on everyone else. You depend on the knowledge that's passed to you. You perpetuate the knowledge. You apply it to your personal perspective. And the next thing you know, when you wake up, you're successful. Gee, that's good stuff. And there is no plan B. I love it when people come to me and say, I got this great idea. And you know, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've never heard that term. And you know what, to be honest with you, don't ever want to hear it again. I'm a jack of all trades and a master of nothing. People walk around, I'm a serial, whatever that call, entrepreneur, I got all these ideas. Master one, then give me a call. Then we'll talk about the rest of them. Who saw Jack Palance in the City Slicker? You know where I'm going. What's the secret of life? Right here. One, what is it? That's for you to figure out. And that's why we're here tonight. So some of you are living in this world of the, I'm successful, I'm happy, I'm cruising, it's great, it's good, I'm paying the bills, the intermeeting, I've survived the carnage of all nines. I've made it. And you've adapted to plan B and you've gotten comfortable and complacent, but you come to a place like this because you're just curious. I'd love to think you're here to hear me. And maybe you are. But something else brought you here. How do I become successful? Success is a learned behavior. Success is learned. How many filmmakers? Any filmmakers in here like, come on, we're in LA. All of you. Now, some of you will get rid of plan B, more hands will go up. Or whatever your business is. But I talk to filmmakers because I am one. And the thing is, when we talk filmmakers, well, who doesn't want to be a filmmaker? Who wouldn't love to go down the block or two and have a backlot office at Sony? Who wouldn't want to do that? Well, how did they get there? They learned. And filmmakers and entrepreneurs all are the same. We're all business people. And over here, our brain is about ready to explode with that huge word, creativity. Well, at least I'm creative. Good. Now, what's the problem? Over here, nobody's home. I mean, how many are honest enough to say have an idea and you have no idea how to get it perpetuated and moved into the marketplace? Nobody's home. We'll spend money on everything else. We'll go to a rah-rah session, motivational talks, just so somebody will pat us on the back and we can walk out and feel good until we go to sleep and realize how much we wasted by growing. God, he makes me feel good. She's awesome. And that's great. Fire it up. Warm up the bus is what I call it. Move on forward. But why don't we put something in here? Right? This means yes in Texas. What's wrong with you? And I'm going to talk. You're going to. Is this making sense? Yes. And you know the great thing about this, as they say, elementary, Mr. Stanley, we know this. We know this. But we stifle and we park it. And we expect everybody to give it to us. Because we live in a complacent world of McDonald's where you drive through, eat fast, and die young. Instead of discipline. Instead of taking the initiative to go to a function like we're discussing tonight and fill that left brain. My friend, knowledge is power. Right? All right, I'm going to say it. Amen? Amen. Little Southern Baptist preacher in here today. Warm it up. Listen, you can't get excited about your life or excited about your job. Just, there's a cemetery around the corner. Because I love to look at you and I can see in your minds, I can see in your eyes, your life is changing, you're making decisions. You're going to walk out of here bold as a lion. You're going to walk out of here with a water pistol and you're going to march right through hell and you're going to put out every flame that gets in your way. Amen?
Amen.
Then the weirdest thing in the world is going to happen, it always does. You're going to get home and tell your spouse or your family or call your girlfriend or your best friend or your significant or whoever. You're going to be fired up. Oh my God, I'm going to see him. I'm going to change the world. I'm so excited to be a millionaire. Then you're going to lay down then. That's called the demons of hell telling you you can't do it. And you're going to get up tomorrow and you're going to fall short of not following through. And then you're going to be all upset at me because he got me fired up and I didn't win. That's not, hey, if CEOSpace doesn't work, it ain't my fault. Oh my God, you have to do something? Oh Lordy. That's good stuff, isn't it? Is this being taped? Hey, BJ, this is awesome stuff. It's good stuff, boy. And you know what? I'm not a speaker. I'm just talking to you. So let's get rid of the plan B. Let's get rid of any other possibility. And let's walk out of here on July 7th living our dream. Failure's not an option. I watched Apollo 13 the other night. And I watched it just to hear Gene Kranz. Failure's not an option. We got to get from here to here. And the greatest thing about it is they had to get from here to here or they were dead because they were hiring at the cemetery. And some of you, as in Apollo 13, are that close. God, please don't quit now. Get the missing link. Get the missing element and take it to the next level. Now people say, well, David, how come you're so successful at raising money? Look at the passion. This is not mustard. I love it. I love it. I love to look at you and dare you to dream. I love to look at you and I get an email and say, Stan, you're the craziest guy I've ever seen in my life. But you know what? I think I'll take that note that you gave me, that message that you imparted. I think I'll take it with me and apply it in my life. I think I'll sign up for CEOSpace. I think I'll change my life. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting on my computer. Dear David, I've just made $6 million. In some small, crazy way. Big mouth, Southern boy David. That's my passion. Get rid of the plan B. Focus on plan A. Now, some of you are dying to jump out of your seat and say, I just changed my mind about my career. I decided to tell the demons to go to hell and go, I'm going to be this no matter what my spouse said, no matter what my coach told me, no matter what my teacher said, no matter what somebody said. I'm going to just die to do it. Well, go ahead in your mind and do it. And embrace it. And let it change your life. You know, do you want to speak, Pat? There's plenty of room. No, I'm just kidding.